Thank you for allowing us to present a proposal for a new training course. We'd like to take the next 5 to 10 minutes to discuss our module, which will be called The Art of Negotiation and the Art of Getting to Yes. This module will be designed for new managers and sales team within our organization to teach them about the value of negotiation, how to listen, and prepare to enter into a negotiation. As a new leader, learning the skill of negotiation can boost confidence and can help ease conversations that may be challenging with employees and clients. This skill supports both personal and professional growth. As for the business challenge, supporting our leaders to be better negotiators will help save profits, as they will have the skills needed to say no or yes to their clients while preserving their relationships. As well, we would hope to see a decrease in turnover, with managers feeling less frustrated and stressed and more engaged in their day-to-day. As we will present, by the end of the proposed module, our learners will be able to define an effective negotiation, plan and conduct a negotiation using tools and resources, identify and demonstrate negotiating styles, describe and apply skills for dealing with difficult negotiations, and lastly, have the confidence to enter into a negotiation feeling prepared, confident, and enabled. So now that you understand who and what, let's turn our attention to how. Let me introduce you to our proposed design process. The development team is planning on using the ADDIE development process. This will be supported with rapid learning to allow the course module to be able to be ready for the start of the next fiscal year. We have about 3 weeks to achieve this goal, and we're confident that we can make it happen. For our design, we will explore the cognitivist theory of learning, where the learning is shaped by past experiences. Negotiating is a skill that grows over time as one learns from prior experiences. As such, our proposed design would support a blended phased approach. The learning will consist of 4 modules, starting with a video that will be assigned in our LMS that will provide an overview of the skill. Next, we will ask our learners to attend a 3-hour instructor-led course where we will use experiential activities to help support our learning objectives. An independent learning activity will be assigned at the end of the ILT. And lastly, the final module will consist of a live assessment scenario and coaching session with their one-up manager. As mentioned, the design-build method will follow the ADDIE and rapid learning design process, while incorporating Bloom's taxonomy to ensure learning objectives and evaluation criteria are clearly defined. To develop our content, we plan on using a blend of resources, starting with our subject matter experts, who will be comprised of leaders from our sales team, business analysts, and operations. We are exploring a powerful book by Roger Fisher and William Ury that will provide the framework of content. Each manager will receive an e-copy of this book and asked to read it prior to attending the instructor-led portion of the course. And we've been able to secure an organizational rate for a bulk order of ebooks with a 50% reduction in price. And lastly, each participant will be asked to complete a negotiating style assessment, a quiz, which will help support the learning we hope to foster. Our first section will cover the understanding of what makes up a negotiation and will help our learners understand that there is no winning or losing in a negotiation. The next section rallies around the skills that are needed when entering into a negotiation. Knowing the types of negotiations will help our managers better prepare. And when preparing, we will teach our managers to prepare their BATNA and ZOPA. A BATNA is our manager's best alternative to a negotiation agreement, which effectively is their backup plan should their attempt not go their way. Basically, it's an alternate solution. And in creating their BATNA, we will also teach them to know their ZOPA and that of their opponent. The zone of possible agreement, or ZOPA, is the zone in a negotiation between two parties where an agreement can be met with both parties, where a possible agreement is possible. somewhere in the middle. And once we've met this learning objective, our effort then turns to teaching how to plan and prepare for a negotiation. Having the tools and knowing how to use them will greatly assist our learners in preparing in a consistent manner. Our fourth skill set is all about negotiation styles, specifically knowing how to identify them and knowing their own personal style will help assist them in preparing for a negotiation. And lastly, our fifth skill will teach how to handle tough negotiations. This is particularly important for our unit managers as they face delicate situations with their clients that can impact our contractual agreement. And of course, we need our managers to ensure they remain in good standing with our client groups. In this section, we will educate on how to prepare for tough negotiations with role play and debriefing sessions. There are 4 key evaluation methods that we will develop in our design process. The first is the end of course classroom discussion, which will help learners to validate learning, the benefits of what they have learned, and how they will apply it. Next, we will use an in-class activity called Common Currency Game to help observe and assess their skills. An independent learning activity will be assigned where the learner will be provided with several detailed scenarios and asked to prepare and plan for negotiation. They will then be asked to role play the scenario with their trainer. The trainer will debrief and provide feedback on the negotiation. And lastly, their one-up manager will attend, observe, and support a negotiation to certify and sign off the learner on this module. In summary, we believe this training is necessary, and with your approval, we're ready to start our exploration of this topic in course design. Using the ADDIE model with rapid learning techniques will enable us to be in a position to offer this course within the next 4 to 5 weeks. Our experience with instructional design and the knowledge we have within the business with our client group makes us the perfect team to develop this very important learning for our managers. Thank you for listening and being open to our proposal. We look forward to your feedback and to our development process starting.